Just days after the school shooting in Florida that killed 17 people, students in Washington, D.C. staged a die-in outside the White House. And our Ray Strickland explains this is only the start of their activism.
This time around, and students are making sure their voices will be heard. They're planning protests across the country, including right here in the bi-state.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
A growing movement across the country.
Shame on you!
High school students calling on Congress to pass stricter gun laws.
The NRA is funding these politicians, and we cannot let that stand anymore.
America watched in disbelief as students at a Florida high school ran for their lives after a former student, Nicholas Cruz, opened fire. Cruz killed 17 people last week and injured many more, sparking a national conversation once again on gun control.
March 24th, things are going to change.
That's the day survivors of the school shooting picked to march in Washington to demand action. A national walkout is also planned on March 14th, exactly 1 month after the shooting in Florida.
I don't know, I was just sick to my stomach to think that something like that could happen in our country.
And I started crying because it's a really scary thing.
Terrified at what they saw, these area students plan to join the movement and walk out to support the lives lost.
I think it's extremely important that we're protected in our schools because this shouldn't be happening.
And if we have enough people that participate in it, the government will definitely take notice.
Both hoping lawmakers do something, anything to make them safer.
I really want to see better security and our students being protected more.
Considering that most of our gun laws were written in 1700s, 1800s, and that simply doesn't apply to 21st century guns.
And one of the students I spoke to says she comes from a community that overwhelmingly supports the Second Amendment, but she says she believes everyone can agree that guns should have more restrictions because, as reported, and the gunman in Florida, he bought his gun legally.
Ray, thank you.